So what you're about to watch is a video recording of an interview that I had with a podcast radio station. OG Inspiration. Dr. Glenn invited me to be interviewed on a show about my core value of love, why I go out and serve people, what does it mean to actually be a coach. Some of my videos that I'm doing on my YouTube channel, he asks me some questions in there about, what do we need to see in this world? Like, what can we do as individuals to make this world a better place? And so we deep dive into all those things within this hour. In this short video clip you're going to watch, there's just a segment of it. And at the end, in the comments below, in the description below, I will actually post a link so you can directly hear the full podcast hour session of it. But let's jump right in. And what you're going to see right now is going to be the start of it. We're actually just getting together, connecting on Zoom for the recording. And here we go. I hope you enjoy it. If you like it, give me a thumbs up sometime throughout the video. This is the life of Zoom nowadays. Technology. We're having some technical issues getting our audio figured out. So, just giving you an idea of what's going on with me for this Saturday. What are you doing today? Are you enjoying life? Are you out there spreading love and being kind to people and accepting people for who they are? That's what life is about, right? Know that you can be better. Know that other people can grow and be better as well. Stop labeling people, right? We label people so much. All right, she just sent me a new link. Let's see if this one works. Let's see. Okay.
Good morning. Can you hear me now?
Good morning. I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Awesome.
All right.
Hear you. Praise God.
Perfect.
I don't know. It was the Zoom.
Technology.
Great. It's so great to have you, Dupre. And I'm doing awesome things I'm seeing, and looking forward to your book as well as your logo and your website's coming out so soon. So
thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I appreciate you for inviting me to be on here. I'm honored.
Oh, no problem. So let me just show you, let you know the format. Good morning. This is Dr. Odell Glenn of the OG Inspiration Show, held every week, giving you inspiration, encouragement, and empowerment. And again, I am humbled to be able to be with you on this morning to empower you. And so, as we do each week, I like to start off with some inspirational quotes of the week to empower you as you begin your week. No matter how good life has or has not been to you, wake up each morning and be thankful you still have one. And so many of us are living in this COVID pandemic.
I'm gonna show this on the wall. Exactly what he's saying.
The number has increased exponentially on how many people
I don't know if it'll work. Let's see.
Listen, you still have life. You're still living and breathing. You have lots to be thankful for.
Wake up each day with a grateful heart.
9:15. Thanks be unto God for all of his unspeakable gifts. If you have life, you're breathing, you're healthy, you have lots to be thankful for. And so today, guys, we have an awesome guest with us, Mr. Dupre Forster, who is a certified coach, as well as some other things that he's been doing. And he's going to share with us how you can contact him. But I want to read you his bio prior to the show. So Mr. Dupre Forster is a certified confidence coach, as I mentioned, who has for nearly 20 years served his community as an emergency medical technician and a police officer. He currently serves as the full-time recruiter for the Chesapeake Police Department, where he is responsible for marketing the department and attracting those who have the heart to serve others. He earned a bachelor's degree in criminology and criminal justice from Longwood University, where he served in various campus ministry leadership roles. Dupre Forster has a passion for bringing the best out of people. He is, as I mentioned, a certified confidence coach, and he posts weekly videos on his YouTube channel. Dupre Forster, where he empowers people to be their best. Dupre lives in Virginia with his wife and 2 kids and is starting his own speaking and coaching business. When we come back from this commercial break, we will interview Mr. Dupre Forster. Okay, so then there will be this commercial break and then we'll start. Okay, welcome back, audience, to the OG Inspiration Show. As mentioned prior to the break, we have a special guest with us here this morning, Mr. Dupre Forster. Mr. Dupre Forster, can you welcome to the OJ Inspiration Show. Can you greet the audience and tell us about who you are and where you're from?
Yes, good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much for having me. So I'm Dupre Forster. I am originally from Gloucester County, Virginia, so from the East Coast, and my life has been devoted to serving other people. Looking over my life, and as a kid, like wanting to see people smile and help people out. And then in my before I was even a teenager, started actually volunteering in the medical service field and became a police officer after a long life dream since the age of 3 of wanting to serve as a police officer. There's a lot of things I did along the way. I know there's some great quotes that you shared earlier. I was writing all those things down, just about taking the staircase and all those different things, obstacles, and turning those things into opportunities. And as you shared those things, I'm like, that's my life. All those things have helped me get to where I am, and it's really given me the focus to go out and want to serve and help other people so they can experience the richness and joy of life. But I had this strong passion and desire, this dream, and I really tell people it was an obsession to want to serve as a police officer. I knew I couldn't do certain things. I didn't want to get in trouble. And so we had those obstacles of not fitting in, right? We tend to want to fit in because we want to be liked. But that was more painful for me to fit in and not be who I was truly supposed to be. So I dealt with pain of being different, right? My parents raised me very respectfully, had my shirts tucked in and things like that, which wasn't normal for kids growing up. But I always had this vision and mindset of serving as a police officer and serving the community. A couple of great things I'll share real quick with the obstacles is not everyone was like, hey, gung-ho, and yeah, be a police officer, that's great. There's a lot of negativity around it. But we still need good people with servant hearts to really be serving in the public safety field. And so I always said to myself, someone has to do it. Yeah, I know it's a dangerous job, but someone has to do it, right? Go out there and serve the community. As a public safety person, right? As a police officer, as a firefighter, an EMT, we are the only career, the only profession that responds to people's homes in their darkest moment, where no one else is going to respond. So it's up to me each and every day as a public safety official, when I respond to a call, to understand that I'm bringing light to the darkness.
In your bio, I read that you got a BS in criminology and criminal justice from Longwood University. Can you tell us where Longwood University is and what does a degree in criminology and criminal justice do for someone who may be interested in that?
Absolutely, yes. So Longwood University is located in Farmville, Virginia. So they actually say it's the heart of Virginia, almost right in the center of Virginia. This is actually very unique to Longwood, is my degree is criminology and criminal justice. And that's actually pretty unique. Most campuses that you go to, they'll have a criminology bachelor's you can get, or a bachelor's you can get in criminal justice, just that. But with criminology and criminal justice, it gave me a combination of understanding the criminal mind. So we had a lot of psychology classes and sociology classes we took as well. And then also those criminal justice focused things such as like constitutional law and introduction to the court system and introduction to policing. I remember having a professor at Longwood who actually was which was an actual active full-time Commonwealth attorney in Virginia. So he was actually teaching constitutional law and talking about that, which was great from real life experience and in cases he's actually worked. And I remember a class I had, I think it was my intro to policing or investigations class, was actually a retired police officer from Florida who actually taught that class. So great education. And
you are a certified confidence coach. Can
Yes.
you tell us what that entails?
Yes, absolutely. So being a coach in general is someone who actually partners with people and supports them on reaching their goals. It's different than counseling or therapy. A coach actually meets someone where they are and figures out where they want to go and helps them with those steps. You kind of touched on this, right? Helps them with taking those steps, taking the staircase, because there's no short way to success. You got to take the staircase. So we help them with getting to that goal they want in life. So confidence for me is more so focused on the mindset. And I focused on that niche because over my life, visualization and confidence and that mindset of what I actually want in life has really helped me. So I help those who are looking to overcome challenges, whether it be through relationship-wise or eating healthier or things of that nature, feeling like they are loved more. That's one of the number one things I notice with people is that they're searching for a purpose. Right? For one, the purpose is already within you. So as a coach, I'm not a consultant. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm supporting you and guiding you on making the proper decisions that in most cases we already know. We just don't have that motivation, that connection, that champion on our side to help us get to where we want to go. Networking is about connecting with people and seeing how you can serve them. In many cases, most people will look at how can this person help me? Let me connect with them so they can help me. But first off, think of how you can actually serve other people, realizing that networking is like what we're doing now, connecting with other people, learning other people's stories, and seeing how we can work together for the greater good of society. So over my life, as I look over my life, everything I've done has been networking, knowing someone, connecting with them, connecting them to someone else, or being connected to someone else. That's the basis of networking, is loving people and using our gifts, skills, talents, and abilities to serve greater. I actually have something on my wall that says, begin each day with a grateful heart, right? Being grateful. When you wake up in the morning, we have to make sure that we set our mind towards positivity. And I'll ask you this question here. Many people will have negative days. They'll feel anxious about things. They'll be angry about things. And when I talk with people, it's interesting. I'll ask them, well, what do you do when you wake up in the morning? Do you turn on the news? Or do you think of something positive? We already know the news, and most things on the news is something negative, something bad that happened overnight that we missed, right? And then the next question is, do you really need to know all that negativity? Do you have to know all the breaking news? And some people will say the thing of, well, I want to be an informed citizen and be able to have a good conversation. Well, you don't have to know those things. If there's something truly important, you can get that someone will tell you. It's something that you truly need to know. But having better days is starting off in the morning, setting your mind to be positive. And I use the analogy in that video that I talk about is kind of like a thermostat, how we set our thermostat to a certain temperature. Although your home or your car doesn't stay that exact temperature all day long, it fluctuates. What happens though, since you have that thermostat set, it more quickly can gauge the environment and realize, just like our minds, or if we set ourselves being positive, our mind will be able to pick up on when we're starting to feel negative, we're getting those negative vibes, so we can say, this is not how I have decided my day to go, so you can quickly pick up on focusing yourself back to being positive.
Dupree, you also mentioned turn your pain into purpose. Can you speak to that?
Absolutely, yeah. So that is really strong, and that's all about being vulnerable, which is super difficult for people naturally. Like, we don't like to talk about our past mistakes, whether it's something we've done wrong or some wrong that someone's done to us or experiences that we've had. But I've come to realize that in our life, if we take our pain, the pain of our past, and use those things for purpose, that's when we can truly understand that these things that we've grown through can help us, right? We can use those things to serve other people. And there's ways of thinking about your life. And this is something with coaching, right? And it's helping people change their mindset. The way you talk to yourself is, many people will look at life and they'll say things like, oh my gosh, all these things are happening to me. Life is happening to them. But we can change our mindset to realize that life is actually happening for us, right? Life is not happening to you, it's happening for you. But how can you change your mind to use your pain and turn that into purpose? Is by realizing, hey, this is a situation I'm going through. And really, again, building that habit of every time a challenge comes up, a pain point comes up, because those things come up in life, right? Quickly develop the habit of asking yourself when it starts, how can I use this for good? What am I supposed to learn here? What is God telling me through this challenge, right? And using those things to serve other people at a greater level. Everything we go through, it's not that we're actually going through it, we're growing through it. Again, it's another mindset of the way we're looking at our perspective, how we talk to ourselves. Let me know how you like this video. Something different. Never done a video where I'm doing something else and the camera's just kind of watching me. So put in the comments if you would. Let me know, give me some feedback. If you like it, if you don't like it, let me know what you think, and take care.